Bill 25th Street, Omerta, 51-page indictment. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, like
little 17K on it.
Hey, shout American Confidential. You already know. And Amigo, I just did a new another episode of the pod too today. So yeah, episode dropping Wednesday. Make sure y'all go tap it with the pod. Episode dropping Wednesday.
You did?
bring it back this way.
Big Op Black. You know what I'm saying?
Big Op Black.
Who in this black? Yeah.
Big Op Black. Leo Pookie.
I'm getting it all. Yeah.
The plug on my phone say he got in the piece and he already know that I'm getting it off. Pints to the walk and I'm getting them off. I got them bags and I'm getting them off.
Like, comment, subscribe. Click the links in the description. We live on Kick right now. So, this for YouTube. If y'all see me chatting to the side, that's to the Kick family. Hey, to y'all. Mind your fucking business. Enjoy the Kick.
Times when I ran through them.
Hold on.
Free all my dogs, that's locked behind wall.
The final suspect in the shooting death of a Philadelphia teenager is in police custody tonight. U.S. Marshals caught up with Jaleel Williams in Atlanta, Georgia. 14-year-old Samir Jefferson was shot and killed in the 100 block of West Wyoming Avenue in late November while waiting for a SEPTA bus. Williams is being held in Fulton County, awaiting extradition back to Philadelphia.
The city of Philadelphia has been well documented on this channel. There are certainly things to love about the city. Its unique culture, the food, the accent, the blue-collar attitude, the most passionate sports fans in this country. But like most major cities in the United States, the underworld of Philly is gritty and unforgivable. Stories of the old Italian mob from 100 years ago linger. Then you have the more modern mafia tales of the Italian and black mobs from the 70s through the 2000s. The introduction of RICO charges in the 70s and the Federal Justice Department's mission to eliminate organized crime entirely has left us in 2024 with the mob as we know it a thing of the past. But the streets never disappeared, and hundreds.
I ain't gonna lie. Back in the day, the fucking feds used to call that shit with straight mafia. Like rich, yeah, niggas is pulling in. It's broke niggas broke as hell in the feds. No money. Niggas probably never seen a 10-pack in the feds. Back in the day, that was unheard of. The feds were straight for niggas with bread, getting money, mafia. You feel me? Now this shit, a bunch of broke niggas in the feds.
Of young men a year are sucked into its trap. Certain sections of Philly are especially susceptible to the trappings of the streets. One of those areas is Strawberry Mansion in North Philadelphia. In this video, we will take a look at 25th Street Bill, his gang Omerta, his association with Zoo Gang, and ultimately his arrest for the alleged murder of the mother of 2 children and also the alleged murder of a 14-year-old boy who was at a bus stop on his way home from school. And ultimately his arrest for the alleged murder of the mother of 2 children and also the alleged murder of a 14-year-old boy who was at a bus stop on his way home from school.
Damn, R.P. Shorty.
Jaleel Williams was born in November of 1998 and lived on 25th and Cambria in that immediate area his entire life.
98, nigga. I was born 91. 98, I was just like a little badass nigga getting kicked out of school. 7, getting kicked out of 2nd grade.
He has a twin sister and another sister that's about 8 years older than him. His father was killed when Bill was just 1 year old.
My dad died at when I was 1. When my twin sister was 1, chilling in the crib with my mom. Mom said he just had left us. Died right here, so I lost my father. The bullet hole was still right here in the dirt. On July 13, 2000, the bullet hole was still right here in the dirt. I'm guessing the shop got closed down.
Growing up, he went back and forth between his great-grandmother and his grandmother's house. His mom wasn't around a lot when Bill was a child. They would reunite later in life, but for most of Bill's younger years, there was no mom or dad around. Bill said that seeing his friends grow up with their dads present made him feel some type of way. When Bill was 9, his great-grandmother died and he moved around to his grandma's house. By 15, Bill was in trouble with the law and was sent to Glen Mills Juvenile Placement School for 15 months. When Bill got out, he made money by gambling and promoting parties. He also got involved heavily in the streets and was smack in the middle of several ongoing wars in the city. He claimed allegiance to his hood, and as of recently, the federal government said he was the ringleader of Omerta.
Every draw we made it count, we never missed a basket. We smoking challenge, there's some gas, I see his face in ashes. And everybody gon' squeeze, so I don't need to pass it. Let's play a game up on your block and see who run the fastest. I be try to run, so we shot his back at. Different killers, blitzing blocks, this shit look like Madden. Bullets black.
Different killers, blitzing blocks, this shit look like Madden. He dumping too.
And mama's crying, this shit got us laughing. Free Clay about that jam, and he got caught in action. Check the score, we up like 10 men, just go check on Reddit.
Say, boy, you went too crazy.
Check on Reddit.
Every time we spend they block, somebody pop the missing. Put that burner to his mouth, it's looking like they kissing. Think he asking what I'm smoking, try that shit hit. And if you get grabbed by them folks, don't be snitching. Last time we caught, we ran down, he was twitching. Hit him in the stomach, made his ass start shit. Bought 100 guns and made my little homie spin. If they ain't catch a op, I told the ass spin again. He ain't come outside, so we had to get his friend. Bought his ass trapping down the K, try and make a play. So you know I sent him on his way. Bought the last Johnny for a bid and I smacked it with the 10. The ticket was a W, know his ass got bent. 12 get behind me, know I ain't stopping. Block on my hip, they know how I'm rocking. Face card in my city, yeah, they know who pop.
Omerta is a street group from Strawberry Mansion and has ties with Zoo Gang.
Let's get to that. He dumping just now. Let's get to that. Alright.
And a lot of their street affairs would end up getting intertwined. Bill's name started to gain a lot of traction on the streets around 2017 or 2018. He put in work and gained a name for himself. Bill was always described as crafty and slick. He always found a way to get to $1 and proved very valuable to the guys and his team. He had a lot of survival mechanisms that became instinct, which naturally developed living in the type of neighborhood that Bill did. Bill's upbringing encapsulates what having no father and barely having a mother around and living in poverty does to young kids. Despite not having the best nature around, most importantly, his nurture was lacking as well. Bill's decision-making skills were heavily skewed as he grew up and made wrong decision after wrong decision, and he didn't have any older men around that were willing to steer him in the right direction, and those who did try to help, Bill, most of the time, didn't listen. Just after 11 p.m. on a cold November night in 2021, two men got in a shootout in a West Philadelphia corner store. One of the young men is Sewell, who was Bill's young bull. Sewell, or Rasul Quattlebaum, is seen here in a documentary with Bill in 2020. They were very close friends. He was in West Philly trapping that night that he was killed and ended up being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Z4, or Samir Jefferson, was a freshman at Thomas Edison High School. He was finding his way as a teenager growing up in the Wild West that are parts of Philly. His mom and father loved him dearly and wanted to see him succeed, but just wishing success on teens in a dangerous city like this.
Oh, they from where Tall from? They Tall from like the West? They from where Tall from?
Isn't always enough. Samir wasn't as innocent as the news makes him sound. Disrespecting the dead is an easy way to get a target on your head, and even though Samir was just 14, the streets held him to the same standards. Samir knew the killer of Sewell, and so he felt emboldened for whatever reason to start saying disrespectful things on Instagram. On November 29th at 3:30, Samir was spotted by Bill, Black Neef, Khair, and two others as he waited for the bus home from school. They spotted him at the busy bus stop and hopped out on him. They shot him as many times as they did to make an example out of him.
Breaking right now, sources tell Action News 2 people of interest are now in custody in connection to the murder of a 14-year-old. The teenager was shot dead just about 24 hours ago in the Feltonville section of Philadelphia. Tuesday afternoon, I'm Shari Williams. Sarah Bloomquist will be along a bit later.
And I'm Rick Williams in for Brian Taft this afternoon, and we're following breaking updates to the homicide that may be linked to social media posts. Action News reporter Katie Catro is live at police headquarters with the new information. Katie.
Rick and Shari, we spoke with...
How much times they hit dude? I saw 38 of them yellow Jones. How much times son got hit? God damn.
Family members who are absolutely broken and distraught. Community members that we have been speaking with say they are fed up with the gun violence in the city, especially when it affects a 14-year-old boy.
A kid, like what did a 14-year-old kid do to get hit 18 times?
Waiting to take the bus home after school, police say 14-year-old Samir Jefferson was
18 times? Shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. 18 times? It's crazy. Damn, son. Word. Damn.
was struck at least 18 times throughout his body by gunfire. Police say he was rushed to a local hospital where he died. This all taking place around 3:30 in the afternoon on Monday. Today, some people stopped by to pray or wear signs, fed up with the gun violence.
The boy was trying to go home from school. He's home now.
Police say they found around 35 shell casings at the scene from 2 guns. You can see multiple bullet holes on the side of the Rite Aid. Philadelphia school officials said Jefferson was in 9th grade at Thomas Edison High School. He didn't live far from the scene on the 100 block of West Wyoming Avenue.
I just painted Samir rest in peace, because I think that what happens is it's just another young life loss, another person lost, another woman shot, but we're not putting a name and a face.
Sources tell Action News that the teen may have been targeted because of taunts on social media. Deputy Commissioner Ben Nash spoke on the murder.
You see what happened with the... Oh, man, I don't even want to sound like a piece of shit. I don't even want to sound like a piece of shit. But, bro, like, come on, bro. Like, the internet, bro, people be getting gassed up, leaving, like, you feel me? You gotta watch what you saying on this shit. You gotta say what you mean what you say. Cause you go ahead disrespect the niggas, and then when niggas step on you, it's he 14. I mean, it's words. You shouldn't kill nobody for words, but it's just words. You shouldn't kill nobody for words. You feel me? But come on, bro. Hey, come on, bro. It's the internet, bro. The internet is crazy. Like, this shit got little niggas. It's crazy. I feel sad for the future. It's only gonna get worse. Niggas is killing niggas for words, bro. Niggas is killing you because you said some shit. Nigga gonna go to jail for 25 years because a nigga made a post saying he's smoking or making fun of somebody that, like, bro. Oh.
Murder today.
The only thing we do know is that multiple people intentionally shot that young man to death.
In an arrest affidavit, the facts of the case are as follows. On Monday, November 29th, 2021, at 3:28 p.m., 25th District officers responded to a radio call for a person with a gun at West Wyoming Avenue. Upon arrival, officers located 14-year-old Samir suffering from numerous gunshot wounds throughout his body. Medic 45 transported the victim to Temple University Hospital, where he succumbed to his injuries and was pronounced dead at 4:11 p.m. A post-mortem exam was conducted on the remains.
That too. Little niggas be killing shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Little niggas be killing shit, so I can't even, like, you feel me? Nigga, it's still sad because the nigga 14. Somebody stirred him wrong for his little ass to be outside killing shit. Not saying him. I'm not saying him either, y'all, for people watching this on YouTube or whatever. I'm not saying little dude, because I don't know little dude. But I'm just saying, it's fucked up. Niggas is 14 and out here doing that shit, bro. Niggas need to be a kid. Somebody staring them in that direction, or they looking up to the wrong people. Motherfuckers looking up to the wrong people.
Remains of Samir at the Philadelphia Medical Examiner's Office. The cause of death was found to be multiple gunshot wounds throughout the body, and the manner of death is ruled homicide. On the same day Samir was killed, November 29th, the scene was processed by crime scene technicians at the direction of homicide personnel. Recovered at the scene are 14 .40 caliber FCCs, 23 9mm FCCs, 1 projectile, 11 bullet fragments, and blood samples. Video evidence is recovered from several local businesses that capture aspects of the incident and the suspect vehicles. Several witnesses are known to the Commonwealth and will be available for all future court proceedings, the document read. The victim, Samir Jefferson, was on the highway at 131 West Wyoming Avenue. A white Toyota Camry and a white Hyundai pulled up on Wyoming Ave, and 3 black males exited the Toyota Camry and began to shoot at Samir. Then Samir ran, but he fell at the parking lot of the Rite Aid. One of the suspects, described as wearing all gray clothing, then stood over Samir and continued to shoot him while he was on the ground. The males then re-entered the Toyota Camry, and both the Camry and Sonata fled together on West Wyoming Avenue. A witness to the shooting followed the suspect vehicles to the 5400 block of North 6th Street. The witness observed both cars parked and 4 or 5 males exit the 2 vehicles and go into a house found to...
That nigga need to get hit. I'm sorry. That nigga need to get hit. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck is wrong with him? And they not on point. How y'all let a nigga follow y'all back? Nosy ass nigga. Like super.
To beat that particular
What's
address.
wrong with niggas, bro? Like, why? Yo. Niggas gotta mind they business. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta mind your business. Like, what in your right mind to make you follow niggas that just, like, bro, what's wrong with niggas?
On North 6th Street. The witness also provided license plate numbers to the vehicles. The 35th District officers located the vehicles at 5400 North 6th Street. The Camry came back stolen. While still on location, officers observed 2 males exit the house on North 6th Street. Those males were ultimately stopped and transported to the homicide unit. The 2 males were later identified as Kadir Johnson and Kyer Garnett. The house on North 6th Street was secured and held for a search warrant. The search warrant was executed at that address by the homicide unit. Recovered from inside the 2nd floor apartment 2 black 9mm semi-automatic handguns and 2 black .40 caliber semi-automatic handguns, 1 green lower receiver to a semi-automatic handgun, live ammo, and FCCs, also male associated with Jalil Williams, were recovered. The firearm evidence was preserved and processed for ballistics testing. On November 30 of 2021, post-Miranda statements were provided by Kadir Johnson and Kyer Garnett. Admissions were made as to their involvement related to the incident. Based on these statements, additional suspects were identified as Jalil Williams, Hanif Roberson, and another individual. The suspects were identified as being directly involved in the shooting of Samir Jefferson. On December 1st, 2021, Detectives Coulter and Grace met with ADA Osborne and discussed all aspects of the case. The following charges were approved: murder, conspiracy, violations of the Uniform Firearms Act, and many other charges. Samir's murder was one of 562 homicides in Philadelphia that year, making 2021 the deadliest year on record in the city. Samir's sister, who has not to be named, said her family is heartbroken as her mother lost her younger son. It's really not going to be the same without my little brother because he really brings joy to our family, she said. In early January 2022, Hanif Roberson was arrested in Oakwood, Georgia, and charged with murder, conspiracy, and other offenses. A month later, Jalil Williams, or 25th Street Bill, was arrested in Atlanta and also charged with murder and other offenses.
Yeah, we get up close and watch that little nigga twitch. He was this little Natty, now that nigga in the ditch. So we jump right to the mat. Yeah, that little nigga hit. He try to run, he think he fast, but he ain't fast, and then he switch. B&G we lit, yeah, no B&G we lit.
Damn, son. He like he was on some bullshit. Oh, he was outside. Oh, he had the grip. Oh, man. Oh, that little nigga had the grip. Oh, that should be, man. Oh, though, man. I just hit the age and get sad, bro. But these little niggas be asking for it. I ain't saying he asked for it, but he grippy. Yeah, see, man, this little nigga gripped up. He got the thudder too, nigga. That's thudder hanging out that shit, nigga. That little nigga strapped. You feel me? I be feeling sad for niggas too soon, man. Let me just chill, watch this shit, man. Yeah, I start getting sad and shit. This nigga got, hey, little nigga strapped. You better, cause he coming back. Yeah, he pulling back up. He got thudder. Damn, son, this shit crazy. Man. Shooting spree? This little team. All right, see, look. Just chill. Up, chill.
District Attorney Larry Krasner and the Philadelphia District Attorney's Office Gun Violent Task Force announced the arrest and charging of 4 suspects for their roles in 5 shootings in the city's Strawberry Mansion section in July and September of 2021, following an extensive investigation by the 31st County Investigating Grand Jury. 2 of the victims died from their injuries. These 4 suspects are associated with a violent street group operating in North Philadelphia known as Big Natty Gang, or B&G. These suspects have been charged for their alleged involvement in the following incidents. Dante Sutton is charged with 2 counts of attempted murder and related firearm offenses for allegedly shooting and injuring 2 victims on July 14, 2021 on the 2400 block of North 33rd Street. He is also charged with 1 count of homicide for his alleged involvement in a shooting that occurred on September 18, 2021.
He was stepping. I ain't gonna lie. July 14th. Came back outside the 5th. Alright, niggas ain't die. 6, dilution. Caught a nigga lacking 2 weeks later. Dilution. They came through next little 2 weeks later again. Another one. Another bullet. Hold on.
On the 2900 block of York Street, Dante Sutton was also charged with 2 counts of attempted murder earlier this year for a non-fatal double shooting. Jameer Brunson Gans, or Mir, is charged with the attempted murder and the related offenses for allegedly shooting and injuring a victim on September 5th, 2021 on the 3100 block of North Judson. He is also charged with 1 count of homicide and related charges for his involvement in a shooting that occurred on September 6, 2021 on the 2200 block of West Huntington Street. Elijah Soto is charged with 2 counts of homicide and related offenses for the fatal shootings that occurred on September 6 and September 18, 2021.
Okay, it's different. Okay. Oh, nah, they tweaking outside. I ain't gonna lie. He's spinning too. I fuck with Soto.
Khalil Henry is charged with 1 count of homicide and related charges for his role in the September 18, 2021 fatal shooting on York Street. He was also charged earlier this year with 2 counts of attempted murder along with Dante Sutton. So to recap, there was a murder on September 6, 2021 where Soto and Brunson Gans are charged. There was also a murder on September 18th where Henry, Soto, and Sutton were also charged. There was also 3 other shootings that these 4 have been charged with.
Now at 4 o'clock, 4 men accused of terrorizing a Philadelphia neighborhood are off the streets today. Authorities said they have arrested members of an alleged organized crime ring behind 5 shootings back in 2021. It is Tuesday afternoon. I'm Brian Taft.
And I'm Sarah Bloomquist. The big story on Action News, the arrests announced today by the district attorney's office. Authorities say their violent actions left 2 people dead and several others hurt in Strawberry Mansion.
Action News reporter Maggie Kent joining us live along the Parkway this afternoon with more on how police were able to track these guys down, Maggie.
Brian and Sarah, authorities, prosecutors say that they found some YouTube videos from these men in particular who were bragging about what was going on, and that they say the motive behind these shootings was notoriety. Well, they did get noticed.
by law enforcement.
They found some YouTube videos from these men in particular who were bragging about what was going on.
Niggas know the vibes with me because I'm different. I just roll the op, keep rolling ops till I get high, my nigga. If I get the drop, I see a op, then I'ma pop a nigga. He was at the stop, then he got dropped. My broody rocked the nigga. He ain't fast. I'ma let Lil Broody get your ass, don't let shit pass. He gon' bang your shit, then put you in the bag. Don't got no rap. Bro turn the beam, bro turn on the flash. Now that's his ass. Bro give him gas.
Yeah, we on some shit, I see it up, yeah, I'm a blick. Yeah, we get up close and watch that little nigga twitch. He was dissing on Lil Natty, now that nigga in the ditch. Smoke a J right to the mid, yeah, that little nigga hit.
Smoke a J right to the mid, yeah, that little nigga hit.
Law enforcement says 4 men, members of a gang, are responsible for 5 shootings. 2 men were killed, 5 others were shot and injured. Dante Sutton, Jameer Brunson Gans, Elijah Soto, and Khalil Henry have been charged with homicide and gun crimes.
This group sought notoriety, they sought infamy, they sought attention, and that was part of the motivation for each and every one of these shooting incidents.
Prosecutors say the organized crime ring focused their attention on the Strawberry Mansion neighborhood in 2021. Various members are allegedly responsible for shooting 2 people July 14th on North 33rd Street, shooting a man on September 5th on the 3100 block of North Judson Street, carrying out the homicide of 19-year-old Jordan Murray the next day on the 2200 block of West Huntington Street, killing 33-year-old Jarek Jenkins on the 2900 block of West York Street September 18th, and shooting 2 people on October 4th, 2021 on the 2000 block of North 33rd Street. How did investigators connect these cases? The ATF employed the National Integrated Ballistic Network
via examining fired cartridge casings.
Now, prosecutors also spoke about how some of these individuals were sending text messages to each other, one of them reading, "We put the H in homicide." All of these young men, 18 to 20 years old, face serious charges if convicted. We are live along the Parkway. Maggie Kent, Channel 6, Action News, Brian.
Truck down, box him and he out of luck. We gon' leave that nigga stuck. Free my niggas out the gym, they booked again like what the fuck. B&G, we coming up, sliding, get in front of us. 100 MB texting from the jets like the lights running up. On them drills, we cover up, the bitches, they be loving us. I remember I was hooping, now I'm shooting niggas up. Drake got me booted up, sliding, we be suited up. We been bending for some years, this shit was never new to us. B&G, we getting over, nigga, fuck again back. We been dropping niggas, getting litty way before the rap. You want smoke, you getting that, that's this bitch I'm hitting.
The violence didn't stop there. In October 2021, Natty Williams and Hanif Davis shot a 15-year-old leaving a candlelight vigil on the 2600 block of North 22nd Street. In January of 2022, Natty Williams also committed a murder during a carjacking on the 2500 block of North 28th Street. Authorities were able to connect B&G and Omerta/Zoo Gang with the murder of Shandra Jones, which happened 2 months before the murder of Samir Jefferson.
24-year-old Shandra Jones was out celebrating a birthday with friends in 2021 when she was shot and killed in a case of mistaken identity. And Steve, prosecutors are now charging her accused killers, alleged members of a violent gang.
Well, the police commissioner here at headquarters had a bunch of detectives, a big team working for the past few years. And what he told us today was that they have 50 homicides and 200 shootings an average year just in this little radius of about 4.5 miles in a section of Strawberry Mansion. And what we learned today was it was the gangs that are chiefly responsible for a majority of that violence. The assistant district attorney, Joe Lenardi, working on it, said, quote, "It wasn't just cash and cars this violent street gang killed people for. Above all, they sought the notoriety. They wanted the reputation for being violent and dangerous."
It was so senseless. It was senseless.
Shandra Jones was shot and killed in the new car she had just proudly bought for herself just the week before while working 2 jobs in September 2021. Philadelphia's homicide chief said one of the 2...
Hey, can I be sad now? Can I be sad now? Can I be sad now? Well, she stepping too. Or she lying in niggas. Or I could be sad now. Alright, damn, shorty.
2 killers fired an AK-47 at her as long as his leg.
Bitch be giving a drop, but you gotta be. I don't feel sorry for no drops. They said I could feel sorry. All right, damn, rest in peace.
Chandra's aunt, who raised her since she was 9, said the murder made no sense at the time. And Friday, the district attorney's office called to tell her she was right, saying the killers targeted the wrong cars at 33rd and Diamond Streets with more than 40 shots for a gang contract murder, and that they shot the wrong people, Shandra and her friends, who were out celebrating a birthday.
They told me that they captured a gang of young men who were paid for hire, basically, and they had the wrong car. So they went after the wrong people and the wrong car. So 3 young women get shot and my baby gets killed.
BNG, which stands for the Big Natty Gang.
Shandra was just one of 4 people the group of 8 men, now aged 19 to 25, are charged with killing within a 5-mile radius in Strawberry Mansion over 2 years, because they kept shooting and killing after Chandra's murder, prosecutors say.
It's hard to relive it, but it's also bittersweet to know that they can't do it to nobody else. And the fact that they kept going, and they kept going, they kept killing people. They didn't stop. They just kept going. It's heinous.
BNG members are responsible for 4 homicide and 8 non-fatal shooting victims.
When she was killed, Shandra had a 3-year-old son. Now, nearly 3 years later, he has become aware.
He knows what happened. He knows his mommy isn't here. I just pray that now he has an answer to why his mommy isn't here.
And that's a kindergarten kid that has to have the answer that he got today. And he can't understand it right now. Look, just in the month after Shandra Jones was killed, 2 of these 8 guys are charged with killing another one of their victims. Just a month later, and that victim was leaving a candlelight vigil for yet another victim of the ongoing violence there. That happened on North 22nd Street. Shiva, Jason.
The crimes are so heinous, Steve. Answers cannot bring them back, but they at least have some answers tonight.
In part 2, we will go over the 51-page charging document which sees Bill and 7 other alleged co-conspirators face a federal indictment. The indictment alleges that the 8 were part of a racketeering enterprise that was engaged in murder, murder for hire, shooting, firearm possession, counterfeiting, money laundering, illegal gambling, robbery, drug trafficking, and mail and wire fraud related to the COVID-19.
Yeah, they was putting belt to ass. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, they was out there tweaking. Rest in peace to everybody that passed away, man.